What's good, guys? I'm John the Chief, and for today's video, it is the Nightfall run. I'll be doing it in order of all the regulars first, so next one's gonna be Mayday, and then after I do all the regulars, I'm gonna be uploading all the hardcores. So this one we got 624,000. This time the relic runner is Volatile Epic Volt. The team is me, Volatile Epic Volt, Assault Clutch, and Jared TK. I have the same job that I did last game. I am going to be using the Bulldog. I also carry a VKS around with me just to earn extra cash. In addition, because I am scared of the Sniper Challenge in the third area, because that could be a score run killer, depending on if you're ready for it. We use armor piercing ammo, like usual. We use armor piercing ammo for most of the runs. That is my favorite kind of ammo, so that is one of the reasons why we use it. Also, it is the one of the best for every single challenge. It's the most versatile. So, we're gonna start off by doing the Locker Hive. The Locker Hive is just that way two people can have guns already with attachments, so that way it makes it easier on us. With bonus cash, and the way it works is that you can actually get a perfect hive on first hive now, so you don't need to farm kills or do anything like that, so we're not too worried about it. But again, all these runs could be being for first area scores just if you use the infinite money glitch. I'm not going to show you how because I do not approve of it, but there, I'm just pointing that out there. So this is where he's going to stand. Make sure that you actually shoot those generators, the powers, I don't know what to call it, but they explode on you usually if you use a grenade turret, so you want to make sure that that's already exploded so that way it won't hurt the personal skill at the very start. So for this challenge, I think we're going to be throwing a flare just like we did for the 75% accuracy challenge on point of contact, and I'll be just building up the accuracy with my pistol. This is a very good technique. It actually helps you out so that way he can actually do the damage that is needed while still making everything a little bit easier. So like we don't need to actually worry about the accuracy that much. We could just be knifing everything and it'll be easy for us. Sorry if my full commentary sound like a little bit weird. I'm getting kind of used to it. It feels awkward for me, but I'm trying to get used to it for you guys. I know you guys have been asking for that for quite a while. I've been doing like these hour-long games for a long time now. I've been uploading them, and I'll only be talking for the first 2 minutes, and I always see comments asking for full commentaries over it. But I kind of run out of things to talk to during them, and I hope I can try and like figure out some stuff to talk about during these runs. I'm also eating as we're doing this commentary, so bear with me. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Locker Hive. The plan is for us to beat 624K. The first area should be next to perfect every single time. Perfect drill protection every single time. It shouldn't be hard at all to actually not have perfect drill protection. So he had a near perfect on that one. I don't think it was almost perfect, but it was close enough that we were able to work with it. So next one, we got the Don't Go in the Last Stand challenge. This is a very easy challenge. You don't have to do anything special for it, so that's kind of nice. So all we did was just kill and guard the drill while Volt will be using the grenade turret to do his damage, get the drops in, and it'll be easy. Notice again how I brought in random supplies. Random supplies again is a must-have for point of contact, Nightfall, and Awakening. The amount of scorpions again in the third area is ridiculous on this map. So if I'm using random supplies, we actually get a lot of trophies and flares, and that actually makes the last area bearable, and you'll have a much easier time with it. Nothing really special goes on during this hive. I'm just here going prone for no reason. Actually, I don't even know why I was prone. I think I was just bored. But yeah, that is basically it. Again, everybody has their own job. The relic runner is doing ferals and ammo. It's very important that he's the ammo and ferals guys. Mainly because he should not be throwing on ammo. He can throw it on both of them, and that way it's easier for him to do the perfect teamwork. Because it's all about getting perfect teamwork. That is probably the biggest struggle throughout all maps, is getting perfect teamwork. Especially on Exodus, on the doors, that is probably one of the hardest things out there, is to get perfect teamwork on it. You need like 20 drops instead of 10, and like on the first door you don't get any time at all, so it gets kind of hectic. So I spec my skill point into class because I knew I wouldn't get an extra skill point. I'll be getting 2 skill points at the same time at the end of this hive. So that way I could have a +3 grenadier, so might as well use the benefits of having +1 into my class while waiting. That is basically it. That's the only reason why I expected the class just then. And that was again a really good hive. We did take 1 hit on the drill, but we were able to recover from that. It's nothing too bad.
Grenade turret ready.
Notice how all grenade turret positions are kind of in corners. That's kind of what you're going for. That way you can cover yourself. These are probably the better spots to use. These are also the solo spots that I use when I use a grenade turret strategy. Recently though, I've been enjoying a weapon strategy with double class, and I'll be using 7 relics with that. I'm number 2 in the world on Xbox One through a double class strategy. Notice also at the end of the highs, a Volt drops $1,000 for us, so that way we all have 1,000 to drop for him later. It's very important to be doing this because it allows you to have perfect teamwork, because might as well have that money for us, so that way you drop to him, so that way the money still goes back to him to spend on ferals and ammo. It's just that he gets an extra thing of teamwork when we do that. This challenge was really easy. Kill 15 scouts with melee damage. Nothing really too special. We told him just to guard the drill while we go and kill all the scouts with knives, and then he can get his full teamwork after the challenge is over. We start heading towards their spawns because we trust that Volt can guard the drill with just the grenade turret, because the grenade turret is a very good tool. It's probably one of the most overpowered items out there, to be honest. So that's why you need them for score runs. You gotta give it to your relic runner so that way he can actually do something, because it doesn't hurt personal skill.
Enemy down.
And right here I'm gonna finish off the challenge, and then we're all gonna come back and guard the drill.
Body armor ready. Team boosters ready.
So right here we're just like basically waiting out. We're not killing much. We're trying to let him do most of the killing. But we will be wiping out that Phantom fast, because it's very important to kill that Phantom without worrying about it. He is a lot of money, so you want to make sure that whoever gets the finishing shot tries to hit him in the critical spot, so that way they get extra $500. Criticals are very useful, especially when you have a flare. I mean, they're standing right still, might as well get that critical so you get all that extra cash. That was probably a perfect hive.
We got hostiles at the
With the phantom money that we got, it was very easy to get perfect teamwork because that is a lot of extra money for us. And we're about to do the final hive in the first area. So the first area is usually a guaranteed easy one, but expect at least a loss of like 1,500 score in total. So that's how much farther away you are from score cap. The big thing though is that you're gonna get a lot of score loss in the breather. If you get the breather egg challenge, that's a restart. You gotta restart right away. You're gonna lose too much score for that.
grenade turret online.
That corner is where we usually set up for this spot, and the breather is a very good spot to actually be camping for the relic runner because you actually can't get shot by the breather when he pulls out the arm cannons that shoot. This challenge again is really easy. All you need is armor and it'll be a piece of cake. You don't even need to try for this. This should come naturally. Again, this is a very simple hive. We don't need to do much for it. First area is very simple. You don't need any real strategy. All the hives are basically the same throughout this. The big thing is the actual third area for all these high score runs. Third area is where everything can go to shit usually because you get a lot more enemies. You need to do a lot more damage, so teamwork's harder to get perfect, and it can be a real shit fest a lot of the time. So it's a struggle every now and then.
Source at the far end of the compound. Thermal readings are off the chart.
So if you looked at the scoreboard, he is only 1,200 off score cap.
Make sure you're loaded for bear.
And this is where it gets a little bit hectic. The breeder fight you gotta do very fast because the way it works is that the faster you kill it, the more score you get. But you also need to get perfect teamwork, so it's kind of hard to balance out the two. You can think about it as if you I forget what it's called, but there's this kind of graph that's used for economics. Basically where like I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little bit weird, but I don't know, scratch that. Just forget what I said. But basically I have to balance out like with the score values for both. Otherwise you're gonna be losing out on a lot. So, what's kind of frustrating about Nightfall though is that you can have a perfect first area, and then once you get the breeder fight, if you get the 10 egg challenge, that's a restart. Because you're losing like an immediate 2,000 to 3,000 score just because of that challenge usually. So we got this challenge, it's very easy to kill it that way. I was going to wipe out the egg so we don't have no hunters to worry about when we kill the breeder. But what we do is that we wait a little bit. We don't kill it right away, but we try to kill it really fast. Actually, we do kill it right away. But we let Bolt do all the killing of the scouts and everything, so that way he can get some teamwork off that. And we also give him 3 drops at the very beginning, which he picks up, throws down 3 things, and he tries to earn some money himself through that. Usually, you'll get around 26,000 off of that. if you do that strategy, but it has to be very fast.
Drill is live. Watch your 6. Changing mag. Boosters ready.
This challenge is really easy. We already have a Maverick.
Supplies over here.
I try to focus on killing the smaller creatures like the Seekers and Scouts, because that way it's an easier kill. It'll build up teamwork and we don't need to worry that much.
Team boosters deployed. Deploy body armor. IMS online. We've got hostiles on the rooftop.
And so this challenge was going to be really easy. We don't have to do anything special. Also, during the whole entire game, you want to be watching out for phantoms. I tried to actually activate my tank ability, if you didn't notice there. And what that did was that I actually confused the phantom and it missed Volt because of it. Because it caused him to rotate, turn towards me, and actually could not hit Volt because I was his priority, since that's one of the actual effects of the tank class. Is that when you activate that upgrade, it's like a human flare. So basically that Phantom was about to hit Volt, and it changed its priority onto me instead, which I kind of saved a little bit of personal skill for Volt from that. There's not really much to say about all these score runs. A lot of what we do is very repetitive. We do the same thing for every single hive. Nothing really far too special. The only thing that's a little bit different is our placements a lot of the time, depending on the challenge. We like to do certain stuff, and our setups are to actually prepare for any challenge. Like, we do a lot of things as precautions. Like, I carry a VKS throughout the whole entire third area as a second weapon, just as a precaution to make sure I don't have to worry about the sniper challenge if we do get it. So for this challenge, it's usually a scary one, marked aliens, but luckily I had a flare for that, so it's not much of a worry, and it allows us to quickly do the challenge, or at least most of it, without having to worry about anything bad happening. We did panic a little bit because we could not find the last alien, but it was a scout that spawned that first area. Luckily I was able to see it, and we were able to get through it, no problem. This challenge can be very hard if you're using different kinds of ammo. Like if you're using arcing stun ammo, what will end up happening is that you might kill something that you don't want to kill, and then boom, fail challenge. That's a restart. You're not going to get the high score with the fail challenge. That's kind of like why I like armor piercing a lot, because we don't need to worry about any of those problems. I know a lot of people like Incendiary instead, but I just prefer armor piercing, mainly because of rhinos, and also I feel like I do overall more damage with it. I feel like I have a higher damage per second, so like if I'm shooting at something with armor piercing ammo and all my shots are hitting, I feel like I kill it faster than if I have Incendiary ammo. There's no way to statistically prove it though, because the way Incendiary ammo works with that extra dot damage on it, so it's just hard to prove. It's just all a gut feeling. If you ever get bouncing betties out of the random supplies that you're throwing, you want to make sure you throw it away from the hive. After all, if a scorpion shoots the actual bouncing betty next to a hive, what will end up happening is 25 damage off that drill. That's a restart. There are a lot of things that can happen mid-game that will cause an instant restart where the run is just ruined. You won't get number 1. Unless you're just going for overall high score, then just follow all these techniques. If shit happens, you'll still get a really good score.
Boosters deployed.
We did quite a bit of spawn killing to actually control the crowds a little bit. Scorpions become a very big issue, so I try to kill scorpions as fast as possible because a lot of the positions that the scorpion can be in, Bolt can't kill them, but they can hurt Bolt. So it actually can be kind of a scary thought about that. That was another perfect for Volt, so that was a really good hive. Next, we're doing the third hive. We typically do an order similar to this. The main reason why we do the lockers first is because we want the other player who did not get a locker weapon to actually get his locker weapon.
Move up. Drill coming online.
Spend 20,000. That was a little bit of a scary sign because money is an issue sometimes on Nightfall. If you got this challenge before they had the update where you get more cash on kills, this would be probably an instant restart because you can't do this challenge. It's impossible. It's a very hard challenge with the way it used to be where you earned half cash for every kill. You wouldn't have any cash to do this challenge.
Surprise over here.
Again, we use trophies on the drill to stop scorpions from hitting it because a scorpion hits it. That is around 3 damage on the drill immediately just because of the scorpion hit. Also, in addition, I use flares quite often whenever I get them because since I'm the one throwing out random supplies, I can't decide when to throw them. I'm just chucking them out, and if I get a flare, I chuck it out because we don't know if I'll get another flare on the next throw of random supplies. Again, the priority on this map is the drill. For all the maps except for Exodus, the priority is drill, then teamwork, then personal skill. But on Exodus, it's teamwork, drill, then personal skill. That is your priorities over there.
Body armor. Reload. IMS online.
Again, my positioning for guarding the drill is a little bit weird. My back is towards
Supplies over here.
all the spawns that they actually come from, and that is to make sure that anything passes me, I can kill it. I know to kill it if anything passes me. Anything that comes within my field of view, boom, it's gonna die. That is my goal. I hear the rhino spawn, so I'm going to be activating my weapon specialist to kill it faster. And it goes down in mere seconds. Nightfall is probably one of the longer maps, besides Point of Contact. Nightfall and Point of Contact are probably one of the longer maps. Also, Awakening is really long. Mayday and Exodus are probably one of the shorter of the bunch. And that was another perfect for Volt. He is very close to score cap still, so he's doing perfectly. The only concern that we have is actually third area. Third area is kind of hard to get perfect teamwork. Drill protection we can always get perfect. The position that we use is the solo spot, where you camp over back here. So basically you would be camping here no matter what the hive is. I stay up top near the drill the whole entire time, just as a precaution to make sure that it's safe. I think that was Knife a Scorpion challenge, but I got it really fast because I'm a tank. That tank upgrade, being a tank actually helps out a lot. I love being tanks on runs. You'll see that as probably my most used double class setup is Weapon Specialist Tank. I really enjoy having all that extra health, and the melee damage actually does help out quite a bit depending on your situation.
Scorpions incoming!
Notice how I'm doing the same thing again as usual. I'm staying in a very vulnerable spot where a Volt can cover me, and while I cover the drill, it's kind of like a chain of covering everything. And my whole entire focus is on the drill. Nothing can touch the drill. That is my whole entire goal for this every single hive, is to maintain 100% drill protection.
Special ammo ready.
It seems a little bit boring what I'm doing, but it is a must if you're going for high scores, because that drill, if it gets touched, you can be kind of screwed in a very fast time. 100 gets on for 5 seconds, boom. That could be a 4,000 score loss instantly. So you want to make sure you're always prepared watching the drill, so that way you guys can get perfect scores yourselves. We also have an IMS as another precaution to make sure no one touches it. Jared's keeps popping up IMSs to help guard. If you're using IMS though, make sure to take off flaming pools. Flaming pools will destroy run. It could hurt your relic runner. So that's kind of bad. You don't want that. Again, I'm just covering to make sure I maintain 100% drill protection. Seekers will prioritize me instead of the drill, which is really nice about that. And I'm far away enough where the Seeker explosion will not hurt the drill. I know it seems boring what I'm doing, but again, this is what needs to be done in order to get a high score. Next we do this bomb hive, so that way we can get Venom X's right away. We let Volt activate the trap, so that way it will help with his teamwork immediately, so that kind of is really useful. I was able to find an arc on my gun, which was really nice. And again, my priority is still guarding that drill. Right now I'm using the flare as an easier way to get the challenge done. Unfortunately, the hunter grabbed the drill that kind of killed a lot of score in a matter of seconds. That drill dropped from 100 to 94, so that was kind of painful on us.
Supplies over here. The drill is halfway there.
Right now I'm gonna buy the bulldog to help me guard that drill, because I realized if I was able to kill faster with the bulldog, that would have actually saved the drill. So I want to make sure that the bulldog is probably my favorite weapon to use on score runs, because it allows me to guard the drill really easily. I can kill everything that comes even close to it. I know all the areas it can enter, so it actually makes this really easy to actually guard the drill now since I have a bulldog. Arc and extended mags make this gun extremely strong, so if you're going to be using a bulldog, I recommend being the person that gets the arc if you guys do find the arc, and also have extended mags on your gun. So for this challenge, we try to use a flare for this. So I'm going to be throwing out my actual rand supplies to make sure that I get the challenge. And we just put a few bullets in everything, and then it should be an easy completed one. And there we go. That is one of the reasons why we also use armor piercing rounds and incendiary rounds to make that challenge a lot harder, because you're doing too much damage with one shot, because you have to wait usually after doing that, and within that time the burn from the incendiary rounds will kill it.
We've got hostiles attacking the drill.
Right here I'm contemplating whether to kill the Phantom or not, because I saw Volt kept shooting at it, so I wasn't totally sure. I saw Volt was going for the trap, so I used a grenade turret to help guard the drill, so that way it'll be easier. Grenade turret's one of the best weapons out there. So the grinder got a little bit too close to the drill. That slam that he does, it hurts the drill when he does it, so I try to lure him away by using tank while shooting at it, so that way I could kill it fast. And if he didn't die fast enough, what will end up happening is that he would just be running towards me instead. Right now it's a struggle because the Scorpions actually love hitting this corner. This corner is probably one of the more hectic hives, so we try to do this one early also. That way it's a lot easier. Again, notice my weird positioning where my back is towards where all of them spawns, and all I'm prioritizing on is the drill. I trust on my teammates to have my back and tell me if anything serious is happening to me, plus I'm watching my health bar and the drill entirely. It's very important to try and get maximum drill protection.
Hunters, inbound. It's down.
I'm not AFK even though it looks kind of like that. I'm just guarding that drill.
Hunters.
And there we go. That was really close to perfect. We did lose a lot on drill though. Drill protection is a must-have, perfect every single time, but we're still doing really well.
Supplies over here.
IMS deployed.
Supplies over here.
Notice how I saw the challenge during that time before the challenge. I try to spend all my money as fast as possible, so I activate both. Throw out 2 random supplies and put down 1 sentry gun to help out, so that way we have an easier time since we can't have armor, ferals, or extra ammo thrown down during this area. By the time this challenge is finished, it should be around halfway through the drill, so we don't have much to worry about.
Watch out, hunters.
So, we're still working on this challenge. It does last for a long time. Luckily, it's not don't spend money. Don't spend money is a lot worse, because during don't spend money, you can't even activate traps. And also, don't spend money challenge also lasts 30 seconds longer, so that's 30 more seconds you have to go without ferals, without having another grenade turret, and without having more body armor. I kind of lost track of the rhino over there, if you didn't know that. I kind of like spinned out of control, so I wasn't totally sure. And unfortunately, that hunter was able to grab on. He caught me off guard. But I did kill him fast enough where he didn't do too much damage to the drill. And this should have been a near perfect tie because of that. We were able to go through with everything really well. Another advantage of me staying where I am is that the Scorpions will prioritize me instead of Bolt, which was really helpful. We use the electric traps a lot on this map for the third area, mainly to help Volatile Epic Volt get perfect teamwork throughout everything. This challenge was done really fast. I didn't even read it, so I'm not even totally sure what it was for. So I think it was kill a leopard. Probably was, because that's why I put my sentry facing that wall. That probably makes sense. But yeah, so that was an easy challenge, so all I'm going to do is wait right here, stare at the drill, and hopefully get perfect drill protection. It's very important to keep that trap that's right behind me active at all times. You want the relic runner to be activating this constantly. That trap will be very beneficial for his teamwork in order to get a higher the perfect teamwork score. Volt also likes his grenade turrets at +3 instead of +4. I prefer mine at +4. I'm one of the weird people that do that. For a lot of people on my team, everybody prefers the grenade turret at +4 instead, though. I mean +3 instead. But I'm a little bit different than a lot of people for my score runs, at least, I think.
Supplies over here.
I'm still trying to maintain perfect drill protection. My priority is just guarding the drill. This benefits actually Volt's teamwork in addition to the drill protection, because since I'm not focusing on killing anything, only killing things that get close to the drill, I'm not killing much, which means that there's more stuff for Volt to kill, which means that he has a bigger opportunity to get more kills for his perfect teamwork. The 10 drops are basically guaranteed right now with the way we start up. He doesn't need much in order to actually get perfect after that. That Rhino got a little bit too close to the drill for me, so what I did was I activated my tank ability to lure him away from it. And that should have been near perfect time. So now on to the last hive. The last hive has a little bit different positioning than other people like to use. We use a lot of people have different ideas for what to do on this hive, because it is kind of in a weird, awkward spot to be in. There's not many really good spots to go to. The shotgun challenge, though, I think I'm the only one that works on it. I tell Volt not to reactivate the traps. I think when we start getting a little bit farther in, a teammate tries to help me with the challenge, because I can't be dropping down grenade turrets, random supplies, and be doing this challenge all by myself. There's only so much I can do by myself. I use a flare to help me out, so that way it's a lot easier for me to get the kills. So I have more time and it'll be a little bit easier. We leave one person with the relic runner guarding him at all times. You do get a lot of rounds on the last time, so you want to be wary of that. So a Bulldog user can be very useful for that. Luckily, I did not have to resort to using my VKS for a sniper challenge. I was always scared of that throughout the whole entire third area, because that would be very hard for me to actually get all 25 kills. It will be a little bit of a struggle, and I wouldn't have liked that at all. I end up screaming at one of my teammates, yelling at them to grab a Bulldog, I think, because I got scared of this challenge, not being able to get it. I tried looking for spawns, but I can't be grabbing trails and everything. So now we're halfway through the challenge, and we also have a little bit less than half of the time left, so I might be able to do it by myself, I think. I think I got a completion, so I think I was able to do this challenge, but I'm not totally sure if a teammate ended up helping me or not. But luckily I found the spawn point. They started spawning in front of me, so I was able to abuse that and get some really easy, fast kills.
Electric trap is live. Supplies over here.
And I kind of messed up on my throw. That was supposed to land right next to Volt, so that way he could use it. Oh, okay, so the teammate did grab that Bulldog to help out with the challenge. And that really did help me out a lot in the end, because I don't think I would have gotten it by myself. They weren't spawning fast enough near where I was. I'm still standing here to help guard the drill. My whole entire focus is just to guard the drill the whole entire time. And that is basically it. He's doing really well so far this game. I believe he starts this breather fight at around... I forget what it was. It was a really high number though. I think he started off at 570. Around that, so that is a really high number. He only lost like 18k so far. Or a little bit less than that. Or more. I don't know. We wait right here for the actual breather to stop shooting, because around the 7-second mark it starts shooting, and it ends at around the 1-second mark, so you don't need to worry that much after that. This breather score is about actually how fast you kill it a lot, and a little bit of teamwork and personal skill. You try not to go down during this, and you want to kill as fast as possible. You focus on the relic run, getting all the damage that it needs through the actual intermission where you're just killing rhinos and phantoms. So we just put Volt on the back right there, and he's just going to be watching everything while I kind of cover him. We are dropping money still and everything, so still be perfect. You get 3 rhinos at the very end, so you gotta be watching out for that. They spawn really close to each other. But you can control their spawn. They always spawn right here if you're camping by the snowcat like we are. So that is a positive side to actually camping here. While we're just making Volt spawn kill a bunch of enemies that are coming out, so like hunters and scouts that are spawning, we're making him kill everything. And especially seekers, because those are really easy kills to get. Unfortunately, I don't think he got enough kills during this breather fight, because he only got 50,000 in total off the breather for this thing, and cap, I believe, is 56,000, so he lost a lot of score here. It could have been around, he could have had anywhere between 530 and a little bit under if we let him get more kills. But again, it's about finding that perfect balance between killing it fast and getting that perfect teamwork. That's the hard part about Nightfall. You cannot get guaranteed perfect everything because of the breather. But we killed it fast, and there we go, that is it. And we ended up with a 624, which is the world record on Xbox One. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a great day, guys.